right, here we are. Second half action, Lady Commodores and Lady Pirates.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a roster.
Yes, we can now actually name names to these numbers. We may not necessarily have all first names, but we can definitely provide you with a last name. That's Goolsby for the Commodores scoring.
And if I'm not mistaken, Doug, that is the Lady Commodores' biggest lead of the night. They've just taken a 3-point lead over the Lady Pirates. We said at the beginning of this game is going to be probably nip and tuck, but just because of the intensity that both these teams play against each other, and it looks like it's headed in that direction.
40-37 is your score in favor of the Lady Commodores. Back out to Hoskins. Over to Goolsby. Back over to Hoskins. Back to Goolsby. Swing it over to Thompson. Back out to Goolsby. Back over to Hoskins. Cross court to Thompson. Armstrong up to Torrance.
Foul on 23 there for the Lady Pirates.
Foul on Moore, number 23 for the Lady Pirates. Goes back to the Lady Commodores. They bring it in to number 14, Goolsby. Ball knocked away, number 13. Thompson picks it up. Thompson works it back down, gets it to number 44, Childress. Blocked there by number 25, Jackson for Coffeeville. Still Lady Pirate ball. Working into Armstrong. She brings it back up the floor. All the way down to number 20, that was Phillips. Childress with the ball, gets it to number 14, Goolsby. Goolsby works it down. Blocking foul on number 22, Torrance called.
I tell you, Doug, it's going to be up to the players on the court to adjust to this particular, I guess the proper word would be strict refereeing, because the last part of the first half and now here in the early going of the second half, they are really, really calling this thing close.
Ball goes out of bounds to the Lady Pirates, I believe. We're going to have possession of the ball. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left here in the third period of play. 40-37 in favor of the Lady Commodores. Armstrong brings it up. They try to go inside to Jackson. Childress intercepts the pass, works it back to Goolsby. Back down. Childress takes it, shoots, and scores. Childress had 14 points in the first half and adds to her collection there. Bring the ball back out to Torrance. Back over to Armstrong. They try to go inside to Jackson. She traveled.
Coffeeville looks just a little bit rattled here in the early going. It looks like Lafayette, the Lady Commodores, is the one that's come out playing with a lot of intensity.
Childress puts it up. Intercepted there by number 23, Moore. Back to number 22, Torrance. Armstrong puts up a three, misses. Rebounded by number 40, Marion. Brought back up number 3, Hoskins. Back to number 14, Goolsby. Inside the number 40, Marion. Rebounded by the Lady Pirates. Armstrong working it up. Pulls up into the lane. Misses. Rebounded by number 13, Thompson. They work it to Goolsby. Over to Thompson. Inside to Childress. She shoots, she misses. Rebounded there by Thompson's. Back out to Thompson. Back around to Hoskins. She puts up a three. Just short. Lady Pirates have it. They had her trapped in the corner. She gets it out to number 23, Moore. Drives the lane. Scores and is fouled.
Tell you, the Lady Pirates really needed that, Doug. They were kind of on a little bit of a skid there, so to speak, wasn't able to get anything going, and that's Big play right there. Here's a chance to convert a three-point opportunity.
Fouls on Childress. I believe that'll be her first foul. Moore misses the shot. Jump ball called as Phillips went in to tie it up. Possession arrow goes to the Lady Commodores. Lady Pirates. Moore to take it out of bounds. Gets it to Torrance. Inside to Jackson. Jackson bounces it off the rim. Thompson with the rebound. Goolsby drives, pulls up, shoots, gets the low roll and scores. 44-39 Lady Commodores. Lady Pirates back around to Torrance. Down to Moore, inside to Torrance, who lays it in. Lady Commodores now working back up. That's Goolsby. Foul called on, let's see, they're going to call it on Armstrong, number 15.
30 seconds.
We have a timeout called, and we'll be right back.
Gifts for everyone on your list at the Gold Exchange in Calhoun City. Ladies' white gold antique fashion rings, ladies' cocktail rings, princess cut diamond bands, diamond pendants, 14-karat gold diamond cross, engagement rings and diamond anniversary bands, gold diamond earrings, only $29.95. Gents and ladies' diamond rings, $124.95. Classic solitaire rings, cocktail rings, birthstone rings, all at the Gold Exchange. Full financing available. Major credit cards accepted. Layaway now. The Gold Exchange, your Christmas place on the square, Calhoun City.
6 left in the third period, 44-41 lead. Goolsby with the ball. Works it inside to Childress, dishes it to Marion. Foul called on number 23 Moore, I believe, of the Pirates. That is the case. Whop. Lafayette basketball sponsors include Pilot Wholesale Furniture, Glenn Brown Insurance, Dr. Watt Bishop, Ray's Supermarket, Hunter's Hollow, Persani Rebel Motors, Treasures Jewelry, Nationwide Furniture and Pawn, Belk Ford, Johnson's Furniture, Taco Bell, Mechanics Bank, and State Farm Insurance with Tom Davis and Marty Starr.
The 14 for Lafayette County. Goolsby just hit a three-pointer. I believe Lafayette's taking their biggest lead of the night, 6 points.
Lady Pirates try to go inside, kick it over to Moore. She puts up a jumper just off the rim. Rebounded by the Lady Commodores. Goolsby works it back up now. Goes, drives baseline, puts the shot up, swatted away by Jackson. And they call the foul on Torrance. Goolsby goes to the line. Substitution into the ball game. Number 10 in for Coffeeville, Wilkes in place of Torrance. Goolsby connects on the second shot. 49-41 Lady Commodores. Back the ball goes to Jenkins. Outside to number 20 there, that was Phillips. Ball goes over to the Lady Commodores. Long pass intercepted there by Jackson. Back to 40, that's Marion. Marion gets the easy deuce to put the Lady Commodores up by 10.
Yeah, the Lady Pirates are starting to make some crucial mistakes, and in every one of those mistakes, it looks like Oxford's starting to convert into points.
Foul call there on number 3. Hoskins for the Lady Commodores. Put up the long shot, rebounded by Childress. Childress brings the ball down. Puts up a shot, misses, rebounded by Marion. Jackson with the rebound. Outlet pass out to Phillips. Phillips with the lay-in. Travel with the ball is number 14, Goolsby. 2:05 left in the third period. 51-43, Lady Commodores.
That's 4 quick points within about 10 seconds, Doug. That'll get you back in a hurry.
Intercepted again by the Lady Pirates. Phillips goes in and scores. That's 6 quick ones.
And now Lafayette wants to call timeout.
And Lafayette calls the quick timeout, and we'll be right back after this.
Pre-holiday decorating ideas for your home now at Brazier's Home Furnishings. 3 dining room sets to choose from at one great price. Traditional satin cherry, Mediterranean cherry, and French carved pine. All 8 pieces, only $19.98. Table, chairs, buffet, and china, all included. See the selection of assorted decorator table lamps starting at $78. Massive wall mirrors, only $98. Lighted and mirrored curio cabinets, only $168. Oak or black media center and candlelight pine. Golden oak or Java cherry entertainment centers. Top name Jameson bedding starting at $199. Pre-holiday decorating ideas at Brazier's Home Furnishings on the Square in Bruce.
Have cut the lead here with a quick 6-point burst.
Burst is an understatement. But, within 15 seconds ago, the Lady Commodores were up 10. Now it's a 4-point lead.
And it's Lady Pirate ball. Now they're changing it around and give the ball rather to Lady Commodores. Looking for somebody to give it to. Finally gets it off to Thompson. Down the floor, Goolsby. Drives it in and scores. Moore with the ball. Drives the lane, pulls it up, shoots and scores.
All right, Dougie, I'm going to tell you, if I'm Lafayette on defense, I can't let number 23 there for Coffeeville dribble in and get that close of a shot. Got to do a little bit better job of defending that right there. That's too easy of a shot.
Marion able to retrieve the ball, put the shot up. Too short. Number 25 with the rebound. 14, the foul is on Goolsby. And that's at least her 4th. $1:14 left to go in the third period. 53-49, Lady Commodores. Phillips goes inside to Jackson. Jackson puts it up from the free throw line. Oh!
Just a little frustrated there, Doug. One, because the shot didn't go, and then she just tried to make it up for it on defense. There again, I think that shot's just a little too far out for her. She needs to be a little bit closer in, maybe at the bottom of the circle. She's out there about the free throw line, about a 15-footer. She needs to be in there about 10, maybe even a 9-foot shot. That gets into her range.
Get the ball working into Goolsby. Back out to Goolsby. Takes a shot. Rebounded by Phillips. Gets the ball up and still out. And still Lady Commodore ball. Childress will bring it in for the Lady Commodores. Hoskins puts up a 3 and drains it. Lead back out to 7 for the Lady Commodores. Lady Pirates, Jackson drives and misses.
Boy, Jackson was lucky she didn't get called for a foul. Looks like she come over the back there, but the referee either didn't see it or just chose to overlook it. There's still plenty of time. If I'm Coffee here, I may even look to play for the last shot here.
Childress called on the foul, I believe. That is indeed the call. Jackson goes to the line. with under 30 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Jackson connects on the first one. And drains the second one as well. Brings the Lady Pirates to within 5. They intercepted, Jackson does, able to get it back to Moore.
Plenty of time here, Doug.
Back to 20 for the three-pointer. Misses. Hoskins on the rebound. Down to Childress. Easy lay-in for 2. Back up the court. Lady Pirates need to be working a little bit.
Shoot.
And for 3, off the back rim, and that's the end of the third quarter of play. With your score, the Lady Commodores 58, the Lady Pirates 51. We'll be back with the fourth quarter play right after this.
What can you expect to find for Christmas 2000 at Jeffrey's? The answer is everything you need, want, and desire to decorate your home this Christmas. Whatever your theme, Jeffrey's invites you to come in and see their Christmas decoration selections. Snowmen door wreaths. Create your own Christmas corner in your home with all the new alpine tree, featuring the tree trunk from heights of 4 feet to 7.5 feet tall. Mr. Snowman dishes by Nortaki. Crystal acrylic snowmen and trees. Juvenile snowmen with Santas. The 2000 Lennox Christmas Cookie Box collectible. Gorman dated collectible ornaments. Silver, bronze, burgundy, red, gold, and natural collections. Come by and see for yourself. Browse and enjoy the Christmas selections at Jeffrey's this year. Jeffrey's on the square in Bruce.
That's the injured player over there for the Lady Commodores, Holman.
And Doug, it does indeed. It looks like they got an ice pack on that right knee. That is the knee that did have the brace on, so you wonder if she just may have. She did get up off on her own and walk off on her own power. You just wonder maybe just be a minor little irritation. It's caused some swelling, so hopefully it's not too serious.
All goes inside. Jackson kicks it back out, but Gould will be able to come back up with it for the Lady Commodores. Beginning of the fourth period of play here. They put the shot up. That's Marion. Blocked by Jackson. Jackson kicks it back out now to Adams, or excuse me, Jenkins. That was Phillips. Puts it back up again.
And Doug, it's crucial now. Now you're in the fourth quarter. It's 7:27 to go. That's early in the fourth quarter. But nevertheless, you're in the fourth quarter. You're down 7 points. And so now every free throw is crucial from this point on out.
Marion with the foul. Puts Phillips on the line. As we saw the injured Lady Commodore over there a while ago, trusty Water Valley native Scott Heath, the athletic trainer, handling the ice pack duty over there.
Well, I consider Water Valley real fortunate to have a excellent training staff. Scott works for Steve Thompson and his staff down there at Cornerstone and rehab. And we're very fortunate to have them here in Water Valley.
Definitely. Moore steals it, dishes it off to Jenkins, who lays it in. And that brings the Lady Pirates within 3. 7:17 left in the contest. 58-55 your score in favor of the Lady Commodores. Goolsby looking to work it up. Back over to Hoskins. Hoskins drives it up into number 21. Stolen by Moore. Loose ball again. Hoskins gets it back to Goolsby. Swinging around now. She holds on to the ball. Gets her offense reset. Goes to Thompson. Swinging it back around to Goolsby. Back over to Thompson. Back to Goolsby.
Looks like, I mean, they're just trying to run as much clock as possible and force Coffeeville to come out of that zone defense.
Back to Thompson. Back to Goolsby. Thompson. Inside Childress.
They're trying to force Coffeeville to go to a man-to-man defense, which looks like they have, and they're going to start trying to run a motion-type offense.
Ball knocked out of the air. Ball was tipped off of the Lady Commodores' hand last, so ball goes over to the Lady Pirates. Armstrong coming back in the game.
Got full timeout Coffeeville here.
Timeout Coffeeville, and we'll be back right after this.
And beds available at Nationwide Furniture. Looking for a great Chase Lounge? Nationwide has it. Quality couches, dinettes, and beds available at Nationwide Furniture. Looking for a great Chase Lounge? Nationwide has it. Quality couches, dinettes, lamps, and chairs. Nationwide has it, and a price nobody can beat. And for the hunting enthusiasts, run right next door to Nationwide Gun and Pawn. You'll find the best quality in handguns and long guns. Also ammunition, slings, and holsters. Nationwide Furniture. Nationwide Gun and Pawn. 800 North Lamar in Oxford.
You be sure and join us for the all-area football team coaches show coming up, our Christmas edition, Christmas weekend on Friday night and Saturday morning on TV7, TV 34, all-area coaches show featuring all-area football team.
All right, now we're back. Lady Pirates with the ball, jump ball called there. Possession arrow in favor of the Lady Pirates, excuse me. Get to Jackson, and she shoots right over the top.
But see, Doug, that's right there in her range. You know, she didn't get out there right the free throw line. She stayed just inside of it. That's where she just needs to stay. That's right there in her range.
And once again, Lafayette goes to the hold the ball routine. 58-57.
That's a great play there. Boy, she was on her way down. If she had gone down, that would have been walking, provided she had not have kept the dribble. This is kind of a matchup zone, so to speak. It's not really a man-to-man. They're playing like a lazy man-to-man. It looks like a lot of a matchup zone. I do think Coffeeville is going to have to come out and force the issue, though.
Thompson drives, dishes inside, stolen by Jackson. Jackson down the floor. Knocked out of bounds, traveling there, called by Goolsby.
Well, I think she traveled, but that's a good hustle right there, Doug, because that was fixing to be an easy layup. But Goolsby didn't give up on the play, and she was able to prevent the easy basket.
Marion back in for Jacqueline Goolsby. Jackson
Boy,
puts it up.
She's tough when she gets below that circle in that post.
Jenkins called on the foul.
Doug, we mentioned at the first of the game that we felt like this was going to be a close game. Here we are with 4:55 to go in the ball game. Coffeeville with a 1-point lead, 59-58. Lafayette's on the line. Now really the free throws really come into effect from here on out.
Goolsby to shoot two. And she misses. Jackson with a rebound. Pushing it up the floor, intercepted by Hoskins. Hoskins pulls it up, pulls it back out. Back around to Thompson, inside to Childress, blocked by Jackson. Saved by Goolsby. Back over to Thompson, back to Goolsby. Hoskins with the ball. Drives inside to Childress, puts up the jump shot, and scores. 60-59 Lady Commodores. Bad pass there by Armstrong. Over the outstretched arms of Jenkins. Ball goes back to the Lady Commodores. Goolsby brings the ball in for the Lady Commodores. Out ahead to Thompson. Thompson loses control, gets the ball back. Double dribble. Ball goes back over to the Lady Pirates.
I tell you, Doug, there's some critical mistakes being made at a critical point of the game with 4 minutes to go, and there's a difference of 1 point. You know, it's just crucial. You don't need to be making those mistakes.
Lady Pirates with the ball. Cross scored in there to Moore.
Nice shot.
Nice shot there.
Good defense, but she was able to adjust.
61-60, Lady Pirates. They give it to Hoskins. She dishes back. Off for Moore. Still Lady Commodore ball. Goolsby shoots, goes in and out, tap back up. Jackson gets it, goes way out. Injured player over there able to save it. Keep everybody from running into her as well. Lady Commodore ball. Childress with the ball, drives, dishes inside to Marion.
Nice play.
Nice play.
The back door seems to be the bread and butter of both of these teams. So defensively, you've got to be aware of that here in the late part of this ball game.
Work it inside to Jackson. Too hard off the backboard. Moore tries to put the shot up. Jump ball called. Lady Commodore ball. Lady Commodores have a 1 point lead. The ball to Childress, working forward to Thompson. Thompson drives, is blocked by Jackson. Marion with the ball. Nowhere to go.
3 seconds call. That's a good call. I had a
call.
feeling that was fixing to be the call because she, when the shot goes up, 3 seconds is not in effect.
Get the ball to Jenkins, working it back down for the Lady Pirates. Pulls it back out. .22, get it to Moore. Moore puts the shot up, off the balance. Childress, no, Jenkins gets it away from her, puts up the shot. Rebound there, puts another shot up, and it's fouled.
Boy, Coffeeville winning the battle of the boards right there on that initial possession there, and thought for a minute there we done lost some more contacts. Boy, those free throws are crucial here now. 2 minutes, 34 seconds to go in the game. Every one of them's big.
62-61, Lady Commodores. But the Lady Pirates on the line.
And I do believe number 40 for the Commodores has fouled out of the game.
Believe that is going to be the case. That Marion has 5 fouls and she's out.
And see, Doug, that's huge right there because look at 40 going out of the game, and now look at who her replacement is, number 21. Her big height advantage. The height advantage is now gone, and now you have to give that advantage to Coffeeville.
First one is in the bucket. Ties it up at 62. Second one rattles in and out. Lady Commodore ball. Bring it up now, get it to Goolsby.
Doug, we've almost played 4 full quarters, not quite 4 full quarters, and we're right back where we started from, tied up. We said this game was going to be close, and lo and behold, here we are.
Thompson to Hoskins to Goolsby.
Now Lafayette here, they're going into their so-called stall offense, forcing Coffeeville to come out of that zone, trying to go to a man-to-man, and if that comes down to the last shot, they'll take it.
Thompson drives. Foul going to be called on number 25 there as Jacqueline Goolsby goes to the line. Two minutes and 2 seconds left to go in this contest. Tied up, 62-62. First one bounces off the rim. And the
Missed
second
them
one
both.
bounces again.
That's crucial, Doug. That hurt right there.
Lady Pirates with the ball. Oh, and Luckily for the Lady Pirates, well, I thought that one went off of the Lady Commodore's leg, but evidently it didn't.
Doug, if it were me, whether I was Coffeeville's coach or Lafayette's coach, I would call a timeout right here. It's tied up, 1 minute and 53 seconds to go. Set your strategy for this last minute and 50 seconds.
Childress with the ball ahead to Thompson. Thompson drives, goes up. Jackson with the ball ahead to Phillips. Phillips has to race it. Oh, slips as she falls as her feet go out from under, and Lady Commodore ball. Passes just a little bit too far ahead of her to let her too much. Hoskins to bring it in. Finally get it in, back to Hoskins. She brings it up. Pulls up, brings it back out to Goolsby. Inside to Childress. She puts up a shot and scores from the top of the key. 64-62, Lady Commodores. Moore with the ball. Brings it back to Jenkins. Give it to Jackson. And she scores.
Doug, you cannot let, especially if you're Lafayette on defense, you cannot let her get that close to the basket and get that easy of a shot. Man, I was just amazed at how close she was able to dribble in for a layup. Now going under a minute.
Under a minute, 64-64, tied up, and Lafayette in their stall game.
I still believe a timeout here is good to set your game plan.
Back outside to Thompson. Other Goolsby shoots, misses, rebound, Lady Pirates.
And that'll put the Pirates on the line.
Number 3, Hoskins called.
Somebody just called timeout. I think Lafayette just called a timeout, so I'm not sure.
Timeout. I believe it was Lafayette. We'll take a timeout along the line.
Has clothing for the entire family. And this holiday season, you can find great gifts like stylish leather jackets and winter coats. Also, they have a nice selection of jewelry and beautiful ladies' designer clothing from Russ Barron's, Ivy, Rebecca Thomas, and Central Falls. Also, great brand names like Tommy Hilfiger and Chaps. Carson even has shoes from New Balance and Nike, plus a selection of tuxedos for all occasions. Come by today and get the latest fashions, great people, and friendly service. Carson's, 1115 North Jackson Street in Houston.
Watch the best of the best on our all-area football team coaches show on TV7 coming up Christmas weekend, Friday night and Saturday morning. The all-area football team special year-end edition of the coaches show. You be sure and join us.
All right, we're back now. On the line, in and rolls out. Rebounded by the Lady Commodores. Thompson brings it out.
Now it looks like Lafayette can hold for the final shot. Down to 33 seconds.
That may be their intention. They work it inside. Hoop and the harm. As Jacqueline Goolsby gets the shot to go and the foul.
I believe that's going to foul her out of the game, Doug. Which at this juncture, it is not all that crucial now, because especially if Lafayette makes this free throw, you're going to have a three-point shot anyway. So you're not going to be looking to go down low on the post if Lafayette makes this free throw.
29 seconds left, 66-64. Jacqueline Goolsby trying to make it 3-point lead. Coffeeville gets the rebound. They got to work it up the floor quick.
Now, if I'm Coffeeville, I think I call a timeout here. All right.
Timeout.
That's exactly what happened.
Coffeeville Pirates. We'll be back in just a second.
Pontotoc Discount Furniture, Highway 6 West in Pontotoc, offers 2 huge showrooms of home furnishings just in time for Christmas. Everyday low prices on entertainment centers, curio cabinets, office furniture, action lane recliners, glider rockers, living room suites, oak frame pictures, hundreds in stock. Decorative table lamps for any room, ceramics of all kinds, great gift items. Pontotoc Discount Furniture offers delivery service and 12 months same as cash. Lay away now. All major credit cards honored. Open Monday through Saturday, closed Thursday. Call 489-1176. Located 6 miles from Pontotoc on Highway 6 West. Pontotoc Discount Furniture.
All right, here we are back now. 20 seconds left in the contest. 66-64 Lady Commodores. Lady Pirates ball at half court.
Now, Doug, if you get a good look at the three, go ahead and take it. But you really all you need is two. Of course, that's the last thing you needed. Now you got a foul. Now you got a foul.
Lady Commodores, and they foul Goolsby. Armstrong with the foul. 17.9 seconds. To shoot two. She connects. That's a three-point contest.
This is a crucial free throw here, Doug. If she makes this, it makes it a two-possession game with less than 20 seconds to go.
And doesn't get the roll. Coffeeville.
Three-pointer, and you still got a shot.
Still with a chance. They get it up. Puts the shot up. Ball goes back. Jenkins steps out. Puts up the three, but clanks it. Jenkins with it again, puts it up. And wave it off. The shot did not count. And the final score is the Lady Commodores 67 and the Lady Pirates 64, as the Lady Commodores come from behind to win this one over the Lady Pirates. And that's all from this particular game. Hang on, more high school basketball action upcoming. The Lafayette High School Commodore boys and the Calhoun City Wildcats.